Hello, I'm ABXToyCam. Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be talking about Minecraft PC Edition. This isn't something I do all the time on my channel, but it is something I really wanted to do today because it does seem like the PC Edition is on its way out. And I want to explain exactly why it looks that way, but also explain why they might be doing it, because I think there's almost positive thing to be gained from the fact that the PC/Java version of the game is dying, and I thought I'd share that with you in today's video. So hopefully you do all enjoy it. If you do, please do like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot, and lets me know you do like it. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. Let's talk about why Minecraft PC looks like it is dying. And the big reason that a lot of people do consider this, I see it in the comments all the time, is like, well, if you look at Minecraft 1.9, it took the longest time of any update for any Minecraft platform ever. It took over 500 days, but even if you look at, 1.7 to 1.8, you can't even just, include that one update as an outlier, because that took almost a year too. So in the last 2.5 years worth of Minecraft updates, there have been just 2 updates that have released, which is pretty crazy when you really think about it that way, because if you look at the start of Minecraft's history, that could have been like 200 updates. If you look at any other edition of the game, they've had like 5, 6, 7, 8 updates in that time, and yeah, just by comparison, Minecraft on the PC isn't being developed all that fast. But again, you might be like, well, they're just slowing it down, right? Well, you can say they're just slowing it down, and you can say maybe it's because of these developers, but I think the fact that that's happening and all the developers leaving, because if you don't know, guys like Dinnerbone, who has now left the Minecraft PC team forever, he seemed to hint, Mugminer, loads of guys who have worked on all these key features are kind of leaving the PC development of the game. So why is this? Why is the PC version going down the drain? It's not just because it's the least selling copy of the game, although I do think that has something to do with it. The console edition is growing massively, so it gets more resources. The Pocket edition is the biggest version of the game, so they're putting more and more stuff there. But I think another big reason for them focusing away from the Java version is because one of the big goals they've always had with Minecraft, but they've never been able to do, is to switch from Java, which is what it's programmed with right now, into C++. Because if you don't know, because the game was made in Java on the PC, it made porting against the console a really big deal. That's why they had to get 4J in. It made porting against the Pocket edition a really big deal, and they never really wanted it to be in Java. They just kind of started it, and they've always been working on that. But what if I said that they've actually been transitioning to C++ while we've been looking at this whole thing? And you might be like, are you sure about that? So I can. But yeah, the Windows 10 edition of the game. You might think of it as just the Pocket edition, but on the PC, and that's kind of what it is right now, although it's improving every few months. But that is basically a C++ version of the game that's improving at a much faster rate than the PC. The Pocket edition is growing every single day, and with it grows the Windows 10 edition, which has so many features already that the PC version, or the Java version does not have, and that's actually kind of a big deal, especially when you consider that this big change from, Minecraft PC to Minecraft Windows 10 happened around the time that Microsoft bought Mojang. So again, I'm not one of these big crazy conspiracy theorists that they want people to use Windows 10 that badly, they're going to make Minecraft this way, but I do think they took an already stated desire that they wanted to switch, and they're like, well, just switch on Windows 10 and we can make it this way. And that even has a second benefit, because once, the PC version is kind of the side, and they mainly focus on the Windows 10, that means there's only really 2 versions of the game to focus on. There's the console version, which goes to all 5 or 6 consoles, and then there's the Pocket/PC version, which goes to all of that. And this has a lot of really cool benefits in a lot of ways. Not only does, it help Microsoft, because of course, everyone's using Windows 10 instead of having to go cross-platform, but also it means that the game is just less split up. There's only 2 copies of the game, and it means we don't have this weird situation where if you want to play on the Pocket edition, you've got an entirely different set of features. So if you play on the console edition, which is entirely different when you play on the PC, that's bad for most games in general. Most games don't want that. And with Microsoft, they've stated they want to have cross-platform, which means that eventually you could end up with a situation where you have the Pocket edition, the PC edition, and the console version all at the same level and all able to crossplay. Again, that's really what I assume Microsoft wants with this whole thing, and it's also what Mojang in general want. It's a cool idea. It's the big goal we want from Minecraft, right? Like, being able to play with your PC friends or being able to play with your Pocket edition friends all at the same time. So yeah, with that said, I think that's one of the big goals they're really going for here. I think the PC version of Minecraft has been kicked to the side. I think with the C++ version really being updated this much, it shows that they're putting all their resources that they can behind that version of the game, and that's not a bad thing. I think eventually, like in a couple of years' time, we'll look at the Windows 10 edition and be like, yeah, that's actually better in a lot of ways than the Java version, and then eventually, they'll discontinue support, and that will be that. So yeah, I think it's really bizarre the way they've done this. I think, they couldn't really announce it because people will be angry. I think one update every 2 years is still kind of nice for a game that's kind of on its way out, but I really think if you look at all these things together, if you look at the fact that the PC edition was the least selling by itself anyway, if you look at the fact that they wanted to switch to C++, if you look at the fact that Microsoft bought them and the C++ version only works on Windows 10 right now, if you combine that with the fact that updates been going so much faster, and you consider the fact that Minecraft 2.0 isn't going to be on the Java version, they're going to be 1.10, 1.11, they might eventually be trying for a Minecraft 2.0 rebrand, and that might involve the Windows 10 edition. So again, Minecraft PC is slowly going to be fading away, I reckon. All the developers leaving, I think, is a signal of this. I think the fact that they're switching is a big signal, and I don't think it's actually a bad thing. I think it's going to be really weird, because all servers are going to have to eventually switch to the Pocket Edition, which again, that's going to be a hard thing to do, but I think the fact that it's happening isn't necessarily a bad thing, and I'm almost excited for the idea of being able to crossplay across all platforms. So yeah, Minecraft PC not really dying, but kind of turning into a phoenix and being reborn from the ashes or something. You know, some cool analogy like that. And I don't think there's anything to fear, because the Java version of the game will always be there to play. It just might not necessarily be the dominant version. So yeah, that is just some thoughts I wanted to get out there about Minecraft PC perhaps dying. Again, always down to have a conversation about in the comments if you're like, you know, that's a good point, but this. Always let me know in the comments. Other than that, please do like the video if you did like it, share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this every single day on my channel, and if subscribed, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.